And we actually grew some plants out of that. This is kind of on the lines, not really, of what you were talking.
Kind of have a little leaf that's it's kind
of a cool idea.
You'll actually pull them out of the dirt or out of the bottle, and they'll have roots.
Wow. So that gives me hope. But, because this is a special sentimental tree where, where our family lived at one time. And I always wanted to take that tree and replant it somehow. So, it's humongous. I can't uproot the whole thing. Plus,
when I was young and I go from house to house and talk, my mother would, and I would go along with her and visit with the neighbors. And they used to talk about trading starts.
Well,
they would dig up plants like daisies or whatever, and you would give your neighbor some daisies that were Shasta daisies, and she would give you some irises.
That's a great idea.
And, you traded around. People back then, a lot of people didn't have the money to go buy seed or especially to buy the plants themselves.
This is not just flowers, it's everything, right?
Right. And they would trade stuff and trade seed to, any kind of flower, especially flowers that had bulbs on. Mm-hmm. They were really easy to trade.
And I'm sure some are easier than others.
When you dig up irises, let's say that you leave them for 3 or 4 years and you dig them up and there's a great big conglomerate of roots on the bottom of them. Mm-hmm. So you split them and you're going to replant them because that's good for the plant. And when you get done, there's about half of those roots that you don't put back in the ground. So you either throw them away or give them to your neighbor.
Great idea.
If your neighbor wants some flowers, why, ask them if they want some starts.
Cool.
And they can plant those, and in a week they'll have a flower coming up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding. Well, I'm strapped for dough. I'm coming over to your house with a big bucket full of water. All right, Woody, I want one of those.
And
one of those.
And I'll give you anything you want, Artie.
Now, can you do that with cactus as well?
Cactus are actually really easy to do.
No kid. And the
like
key is that
prickly pears where they have sections.
Yeah.
You can break off a section, take that section and barely put it in the soil, and it'll root.
Would you need to do the starter fluid?
Start right. It's called
Start Right.
Yeah. In fact, I've got a bottle of it if you want some.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I found it in my shop the other day looking around.
Awesome. Hey, let's take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fun and Garden Show with Woody and Artie, exclusively on Radio St. George 100.3. Let's see.